Some journeys don't begin with questions, but with stillness. Between the noise and the calm, steps fall into silence, and something extraordinary begins to unfold.
Xin chào. My name is Sandeep Jial and welcome to Vietnam. I am on a 10-day tour around Vietnam and I will be going to 4 main places. So stay tuned with me while I take you around this beautiful country with my family. Xin chào. I am in Hanoi at the moment and I would definitely say this is the city of morning. Two-wheeler rides, funky helmets and street food everywhere around.
Hanoi greets you with a mix of old and new eras, ancient temples, post-colonial buildings and modern architecture, all tucked next to each other. The sounds, the pace and the textures all seemed like echoes of a city that remembers. Walking through the streets was the best way to see the city, that doesn't rush but it never stops moving. In Hanoi, you don't just see the history, you feel it.
Xin chào, welcome to Vietnam.
The best thing to do in Hanoi is wake up early morning. Everybody is on and about almost from 5 in the morning. And the best thing is all the eating places, the street side food, they're open quite early. Right now I'm enjoying this banh mi bread with some pork and fresh veggies.
When you visit Vietnam, you hear a lot about the food and the coffee. But what really caught my attention was hidden in plain sight. The places where time slows down. Each temple a story, each offering a whisper. From the sacred red of lacquered altars to the age-worn steps walked by generations. Hanoi's temples are not just places, they are experiences carved in time.
This one was really actually a very beautiful place. This compound, I guess, one of the best still I saw in Hanoi. I also feel that the beauty of this place was increased tenfold because of the little kids who were having their school trip. They were dressed so cutely. Oh my God.
There is a certain calm that settles in when you walk through temples and old cultural sites. It might be the quiet, the way colors and designs feel unfamiliar but comforting, or the sense that these places have been standing for centuries holding on to stories. The carvings, the calligraphy, you can't read but still admire. It all calms you down. You don't need to fully understand it to feel something. And that feeling, that quiet peace, stays with you long after the moment has passed. So I am at this street, Old Quarter, and this is a highly recommended place to eat. And most of the places that I've been seeing, which are highly recommended, they are mostly the street food, small restaurants kind of things. Not the fancy ones, but the small places. They say a best way to understand a place is through its food. Hanoi's flavors, rich, deep, and a real reflection of Vietnam's history. Honestly, most of the recommended places weren't about fancy restaurants. They were simple, family-run corners all about the flavor. And sitting there on a plastic stool right by the street, you really feel a part of the city's everyday rhythm. Simple, real, and full of life. So this is the dish called bancha. This is barbecued pork in soup with a lot of vegetables like this, and then you just dip these noodles in the soup and eat with this. The overall taste of this is sweet, but if you like spicy, you can add some spices. And you also have fresh veggies. It's really good. Overall, the taste of this food is really fresh. This is banh mi. I'm trying the chicken one, but before this I tried the pork. The one was actually very good. Let's see how good is this. It's really fresh in your mouth. The taste is very subtle, but it's really good. This is the coconut coffee. I tried it this morning and I really liked it, and it looks amazing. Especially the smell is amazing. I can smell all the coconut. This one's better because now that there is less sugar, I can taste the coffee plus the coconut much better now. This has got to be my favorite drink here. Honestly, there were too many delicious dishes and places to try. And definitely, Hanoi could be a whole food trip on its own. Fish, egg, pork, green veggies, chicken, tofu, bean sprout. This egg is better than any omelette I ever had. And with that smoky, sweet lingering taste in my mouth, I found myself at the Thang Long water puppet show. The water puppetry originated in North Vietnam, where farmers used flooded rice paddy fields for entertainment. I watched the simple beauty of puppets dancing on water, childlike movements, diving and splashing, accompanied by traditional instruments with stories of harvests, rural life, romance, and historical legends. It all felt like going back in time. Definitely a simple and joyful art that left a calming memory. But just 2 hours east of all of this, the colors, the noise, the pace of the city, all soften into something else. A peace that doesn't ask for attention, but finds you anyway. These caves are huge. I mean huge. Wow. I wasn't expecting it to be like this. But it's pretty huge. Just a 360 view. Wow. The Ha Long Bay is Vietnam's cherished UNESCO World Heritage Site. This meant it came with strict curated tours. But among all the queues, crowded spots and tour groups, there are moments which are pure joy. And some moments that bring a rush of beauty and calmness that makes it more than just another box checked off the list. I'm walking in Songthaon Cave, which is, I guess, surprising. One thing with even with my hiking shoes on, I can feel that the stones underneath, they have gone so smooth by tourists walking every day in these caves. I guess the total walk inside these caves is around 5 kilometers, and it's actually huge. I wasn't expecting this at all. This is a huge cave, and it's quite beautiful. Crowds fade, noise softens, and what remains is vastness of nature beyond words. It all feels worth it. But this story isn't over. Next, we journey down south to central Vietnam, Ninh Binh, the Halong Bay on land, a countryside to slow down and relax. Hoi An, an ancient town where lanterns float like moments, and Da Nang, where golden beaches meet vibrant city life and every sunset feels like a cinematic moment.